Well, hello there. Welcome to our OpenTTD Thursday night live stream. Welcome everybody. Oh, the lighting's not quite right. Let me press my go live, change my lighting button. There we go. Things are like changing colour and stuff now. There. It's all blue. Hello everybody. It's going well, thank you, K Shizzle. Welcome. Good evening, hello, good evening. And Viewer Plus at the moment, if you purchase 1 year, you get the first payment at 25% off because it's 2025. I don't know if anybody's noticed yet, but for the last few years, I've given a percentage off ending in the end of the year. So last year we had 24%. The year before we had 23%. So if you haven't got Viewer Plus, or your Viewer Plus is coming up for renewal soon, you can get 25% off by going into the yearly plan. Anyway, Season 11, Episode 3, OpenTTD. Here we go. Hello, everybody. There we are. We're in. So, recently on the stream, what we did last time was we upgraded all of our trains and we made all of this railway line here into one crazily interconnected network. And our cities are growing like absolute nonsense. But I want to connect up more cities and get a bigger transport network going on. Maybe, should we just go down the list of the biggest towns and just see about connecting them? So we've obviously got the two biggest ones, which are massive because they've been growing for like 6 years. Good evening, Infernal Badger. Happy New Year, everybody. But the next one in the list is this one. Okay, Nitborn. And that one, we could potentially get like a main line coming in and connecting up somewhere. So then we'll have the track coming out like normal. I can't remember which side of the track we're building on. So in and out. Okay, so I just did that on the wrong side, but never mind. We're going to probably have to extend this line out, but always get your stations in first before you start then modifying all the rest of the land around it. You never know, that might come out as a tip sometime soon. He says, knowing it's Monday's tip. There we go. You know what? I'm going to make the land come down here. There we go. So this section here needs to be at least 10 in length. We'll put a... Oh. Okay, that's weird. There we go. I think it's because of the tunnel. It went a bit strange. Before it merges with this one. There we go. I suppose we could put the merge here, couldn't we? Oh, it's a translation thing. Fair enough, I see. We'll put the signal there. And that's all the signals for that station done. So that station's done. We need to put buses in the town. We still got buses going around in this town. Yes. Shall I stop the buses or not? What do you think, chat? Do we want these towns to continuously grow at this rate for the entire Let's Play? Because we're currently about 1/10 of the way through. Yeah, there's also the new unbunch option, which I wouldn't use for trains anyway. Just because they have to go to a depot to unbunch, and that prevents good throughput. Anyway, that's one station in. Where's the other one going? I can't remember now. Where's the list? Nope. Town directory. Not Ranfield. Wenfringpool. There we go. So we need a station in here somewhere. And it needs to be connected up to that one. There's, oh god, there's all sorts. Let's get the map out. We'll get rid of the town names. And we'll take a closer look. Okay, so up here is where we're starting from. And this town down here is where we're trying to get to. Obviously, we want to try and avoid this big hill. We also need to avoid the water. So they're no-go areas. This bit down here seems relatively flat. So we could do that. come down and go around this body of water because the area is quite flat too. And then maybe have a station on the east side of town here. And kind of go, like, diagonal and up. Something like that? More buses! Oh no. Stop the buses, the town will grow too much. Be good to see how big you can get the towns. There's a bit of a split in chat here. Then we make that length 10. To allow enough room for a train to wait at this signal without blocking the station. Put a signal before the split. We don't put any other signals in, otherwise that will cause some problems there. Okay, I've done a little bit of the line down here. Let's do a little bit of the line over here now. So let's come along for 10. Have a little wiggle. I think, yeah, let's trim this back. Oh, I can't go across this water. Let's do that. Playing Transport Tycoon and OpenTTD relatively close to each other really does open your eyes on how much the game has changed. Like, you cannot do level landing. This landscaping button, this equals button, doesn't exist. And then these buttons here that we can drag around, you can't drag them. They're all single clicks. So a straight across there would be like this. This one going straight would be like that. And we've got an industry here, here, there. God, there's loads of industries to avoid. And a town here too, but I don't think that's going to get in the way. So looking at this, I think the best thing to do would be to actually make a diagonal across there. That's what we'll do. Yeah, I do need to actually check what changes were made between Transport Tycoon and Transport Tycoon Deluxe. But would you guys like to see a Transport Tycoon Deluxe Let's Play after Transport Tycoon? Would you guys like to see that? Or is just seeing a Transport Tycoon one for, like, the original game enough for you lot? Is that going to be enough? Right, we're going to go up. Oh, we're going to hit this industry. Right. I think we're going to have a little kink. And we're also going to come down here. So let's come down even like this. Then I want a train length of 10, which we've got. And then we come down again. Good. Let's give another train length. Bit of diagonal, and we'll connect it up. Oh, wow. Sometimes I do those diagonals, and they're, like, spot on first time. That was not spot on. Okay, I kind of like that. This diagonal here could be a lot more diagonal. Like, I could cut right through here. But that would be a lot of hill terraforming. I feel like we've gone a slightly better way. And we'll put one of these in near each end. And then we'll look at whether we maybe want to do some in the middle or not. There we go. Diagonal, there we go. Plop. Brilliant. Get these depots in. We're going to need a bit more space there for the other depot. This is something they're actually going to be changing in version 15. 15. I've seen the patch notes. This piece of track, the forbidden bit of track between two depots, will not automatically get placed. Which I'm looking forward to. It's gonna solve some problems for some people, that is. With depots at either end, stations in at either end, let's get trains going. We're going to clone like some of these trains down here. Let's just clone one of these. There we go. Now, do we want to change the amount of mail that this train carries? Let's have a look at the capacities and the total cargo. So if we look at this city here, and get the calculator out. Yes, because sometimes I do math. I once played GTA and had a spreadsheet for it. We do 1126, which is the number of passengers last month, maximum. And we divide it by... Should we divide it by 493? Yeah, that gives us a ratio, I think, of about 2.3. A ratio of 2.3 passengers to mail. And then we want the same on the capacity. Right? So I know you can't see the calculator, but I'm reading it out anyway. And then we do the same here. So we go number of passengers, 480, divided by 180 for the mail. And that gives us a ratio of about 2.6. So in theory, this is like a tiny bit more mail than what we need. But it should actually be pretty close. So there we go. In reality, it doesn't quite work like that because that's for the entire city and you've got the outer edges which doesn't have quite as much mail. Blah, 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 blah. New train. We're going to not full load. Oh, should we full load? No, I don't know actually. Here we go. We'll get the train going backwards and forwards. And we'll send it on its way. Just to get things going. Right, again, we're going to come into town. We're going to delete a few buildings. Put in a station. This station's going to be different. This one's going to be an interesting station. Because we're going to have some terminus. And some through. And some something else. So we're going to make it 11 by 6 to begin with. Right. Then, like... These ones, I think, I'm going to make a terminus. Then I want a gap for being able to just go straight through the station. So, remove. That's not the right bit that I wanted to remove there. So, station, remove. Let's remove the correct part. And then replace this bit. There we go. I have no idea how this station is going to work. But I wanted to do it. So this is a terminus. We got one in, one out. This is a through track. These are kind of not. I think because this is not a terminus, we need signals on the end of the platforms. Like this. So let's put them in facing inwards. I don't have a station design for this. I just felt like doing something different. So if we want to go through, we could do something like this. That would allow the trains to go through. But then they wouldn't be able to turn around and go back. But that's fine. No, I don't think it'd bend it. Oh, you're going to make me bend it. Right, fine, fine. Fine, I will bend it. I will leave a length of 3, which is not an efficient way of doing it. And then I'm going to bend it, because chat said. There we go. I'm currently wondering what I'm going to do about this. We could probably just come like straight down here, but I want to like have a bridge or something. Or a tunnel. A tunnel. Okay, if we go down here. There we go. That's the thing that I was trying to figure out and couldn't. I don't know what was going on with my head. Isn't that better? Isn't that better? I kind of want it to go down a little sooner. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. How long's that now? That's length 12 as well. A lot better. Yes. If you make the train's S-turn on the main line, you could bridge over the exit line. Yeah, it could do. Yeah. Everybody thinks that's much better. I do. Well done. That's what I was trying to think of, but I couldn't quite get there. So I'm glad we got there as a team. Right, what's happening? Oh no, we've got to join these two up. So you see here, we've got to somehow connect this station with this station. And I'm not quite sure how we're going to do it. Let's have a did we pause? Oh, we paused. Okay, fair enough. We're going to have like a big diagonal here and then figure something out. I think we're probably going to need to put a junction in here. And the junction's probably going to be similar to this one. A gap of at least 10. Let's make it about 15. That's going to be where we're coming in here. Then let's make this diagonal quite long. That's length 10. Then we'll connect it up to the line. So then we need... oh, God. I don't know if this diagonal is going to be long enough now. Maybe it is. We need to take out 6 along here. So that we can get our tunnel in. And then our diagonal can go out there. And we... oh, do we want to be able to turn right here as well? Do we want to be able to turn right? Or are we only turning left? Like into this station then back out again? What do you reckon, folks? Do I do a proper T-junction here, or are we just turning in? I think we're just turning in, aren't we? Okay, let's make this connection. That's fine. Now I have to figure out how I'm going to get this hang a minute, let me describe. This bit of line coming out here. No, wait! Not that. This bit of line. To then loop round and connect up here without crossing this track. Okay, here we go then. So we come up here, go diagonal to like there, and then we can even just shave the corner of this hill back and then connect it up like this. Oh, biscuits. Let's make it neat. There we go. No, there we are, look. Oh, yeah, there we go. What's wrong with that? I mean, obviously we've got a piece of track here that goes up and then down again, which annoys me a lot. But let's fix that. There you go. Can't do that in Transport Tycoon. There you go. And then obviously we've got signals that need... oh, hang on. Are they path signal? Why are they not... I always forget to change my signals back to one-way path signals. Never mind. There we go. There we go. What's wrong with that? I mean, it's a bit wonky. It's a bit overkill, but yes. Guild Games, I agree. It is a little bit overkill, but I like it. The one thing that we do need to do is add depots. So we'll do the same as what we did before. We'll come out here. We'll go along this piece of track here. How long's that? 9. We'll go 9 to there. Have a depot. Come along another 9. And then... oops. We've got a 90-degree turn. Oh, I don't like that. It's going to have to be that, isn't it? Oh, and then that's only a length 9. How long's that? That's length 9. That's length 9. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like this. I need to fix it. Let's put the depots in. It's horrible. It's a horrible thing to have there. Okay, there's the depot on the station exit. We definitely need a depot over here. We're going to need a depot on this bit. It's also going to need to turn and come down south. I'm not sure where to connect these two networks. I'm thinking maybe we put a track coming in the back of here through Tunningville East and connect it to transfer and then back out that way. And then transfer, we have multiple lanes coming in. Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing to do. The problem is that this east platform has got a spread for this petrol station. So just to keep things neat, I'm going to have to put a spread station in here so that I can remove these two platforms and let the railway line come through. So let's do that. I've just realised a problem. It's going to have to be a 2-track inline only. That's probably fine, right? So you get 2 tracks coming in the back. And then you'd get potentially needing inwards pointing jobbies here with a crossover and something like that. Okay, so we've got a platform here where we want to come out and then connect with this line. So we will do that. This one's a terminus, this one is not. So we'll put a crossover in. And then we'll go along here for 10 and connect up. And then I'll do that. Get rid of that building that was there earlier. So let's just extend these signals down the line. Okay, that's good. That one goes this way. That one goes that way. Nice. That works out quite well, actually, that does. Oh, we got trains with problems. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, that is a long problem. Oh, it's because I was in the middle of working on this. Right. Biscuits. Here we go. Here we go. Right. So the entrance track, we're going to make this, we're going to make it a 6-track, I think. Yeah, we'll make it a 6-track. There we go. And the entrance is going to be on this far side. And we're going to dig this down. I think, did I do that enough? No. Oh, it's going to, that's potentially going to be very bumpy. I don't think I can get rid of much of the town to fix that. Potentially. Let's buy everything down there. There we go. That town's going to pretty much hate me. Put signals there. There's obviously this bump, which I'd love to get rid of, but the local authority hate me too. Stop it! Ah, right. Purchase the land. Look at that. Just getting in my way. Local authority. Let's get this track up here. And I'll make it go up. He says. That wasn't quite right. There we go. So that's one direction, right? Where it can just turn in there. Now we need to connect the other way. So this needs to go down. How big is that diagonal? 15. Okay, so if we... Oh, no. If we remove that diagonal, make this little bit of land level... Here? Yes. Then we can tunnel under there. And bring this bit of land up here. Okay. You following me? I hope so, because I'm not sure I'm following me. There we go. So then that's got this coming up here. We crash into the industry, and then it has to connect up to that. But we'll figure that out in a minute. And then this one has to disconnect. So one line going off that way, which in theory is fine, but then it has to go under. So what we'll do is we'll go under here where we can get past the industry. There? Yes. And we'll go past the industry. See, I'm just making it up as I go along. Some people think, like, there's the ultimate design for this and the ultimate design for that. Well, maybe there is, but I don't. And then... hang on a second. We'll make it go to here. There we go. So that means we can turn that way, and we can turn that way, and we can turn that way. So that's fine. I mean, that's not going anywhere yet. Oh, and of course... oh, that needs to be longer. Because I need to get this piece of track along here too. So, uppity up. Tunnel. There we go. And then... I don't want to... oh, I'm going to have to bridge across here, aren't I? Because I made a bit of a commitment earlier, didn't I? Yes, I did. I know I did. Okay, bridge here. So there we go. That is probably the wonkiest and weirdest junction I've ever made. But in theory, that's a perfectly good junction. I'm not sure I'd ever believe it. Oh, we got trains that can't find a path to continue. Are they just waiting? They are just waiting. Okay, so this crazy junction, I think, needs to be named. And we're going to name it after a viewer plus subscriber. See, there's one of the benefits of being a viewer plus subscriber. That's just coincidental. We name something every stream of this series after a viewer plus subscriber. But we're going to spin the wheel, and I'm going to spin it on the viewer plus subscribers that are in chat. So if we go to the sign list, you can see here that we've got an area down here. This is named after Icy Bear. This is Hammer Time Foods. And this weird junction that I've made is going to be named after one of the Viewer Plus subscribers. So, yes, YouTube takes a slice when you do a YouTube membership. With Viewer Plus, PayPal takes a small cut for the transaction fee. But that's all. The rest is me, because it's my website, my Viewer Plus system, done by me, hosted by me, and all of that. Me. Right, so Viewer Plus subscribers who are live in chat right now, who have been chatting, let's spin the wheel. Yeah, Viewer Plus is great value, I think. It's still still cheaper than a Twitch sub. And I will attempt to keep it that way. And I think it's even cheaper if you do like a year's worth. Death Angel, there we go. There you are, Death Angel. You got a junction in. Junction... Two junction. What? What are you talking about? Anyway, well, I'm not sure where the two came from. So the junction's in. So now that network and this network is connected together. I wonder if we can get rid of this hotel now. We can. And the library. Quick, purchase the land. I think I purchased it. Right. So then I can delete this track and lower this land, and then purchase the land again just to make sure we've got it all. Remove this. Oh no, hang on a minute, I shouldn't have done that. Oh no, right, let's get rid of that tunnel. Let's get rid of this as well. There we go. All of that. All of it's lowered. So then we bridge down here. We have a diagonal going under the bridge. And all of them are there. Oh no, we got another. We could end up with a train crash here. Hang on a second. There we go. I think I fixed that. Right. Have we got any planes going to this airport? We have. Okay, cool. I'll just clone some of the existing planes. Right. What was I doing? I was down here. Yes, fixing this. And then, in addition to that, this one gets connected too. So we have the signal here and here, not there. And there we go. So the inline drops from down from a bridge. All of this stuff is nicely lowered, so we only need those tunnels there where that line goes across, and it's all absolutely fantastic. I forgot to put the turnaround track in. Yes, right. Oh, biscuits. That's why these trains are having problems. So they're going to come into this, and then they're going to want to go back that way. Which means we need these signals back in. That should fix it. Yeah, we're going to have a load of lost trains for a while. The original network... can I do... not green. Can I do pink? Yes. The original network came from this station and connected this station. A simple track between the two. Then today we've gone all the way up here to here. A nice little line between the two as well. And then these two cities down here, which we started to grow, have now been connected by a line too. Then those two new networks we connected by a railway line. And then that brand new section we connected to the original as well. Now we have one great big passenger network that connects up across the entire network. And you can travel from any station to any station. Now you might need to do a couple of train changes, depending on where you were going from and to. But there we go. And I think from here we can start looking at getting some of the other larger cities in on some sort of network connection to maybe via another city or two as well. Maybe some more. I mean, the passenger network very much seems to be this part of the network, or at least, let's try that again. The passenger network very much seems to be this part of the world, where the freight network, blue maybe, very much seems to be kind of this part of the world. Maybe that's some sort of distinction between the two. Who knows? We've still got lost trains, but that's fine. Lots of good stuff coming up. Hope you enjoy all the content, folks. Remember, like all the stuff, support out wherever you can. It's really appreciated. And I will see you all in one of the streams or in one of the videos soon. But thanks for watching, folks. Take care. For now, goodbye.